Hey guys, welcome back to another War of the Visions video, and today we will be pulling for Aranea and Noctis. And these are pre-recorded pulls because I did record at reset last night, and I tried doing like a voiceover again with me whispering and stuff, but that did not just work, and the audio was a bit scuffed, so I'm just doing a voiceover now. So it's a good video. So here I am, starting off with the single tickets. I did save everything from last week all for this week, and yeah, I do have about 55k from when I last checked in, which was the 600-day account overview. I did get about 10k in Visior back from the Visior Step Back summon, and that was really nice. And so here I am about to do the Aranea 9 step, and I'm gonna hold on to the 10 times ticket just because in the case that I don't pull Aranea with the 10 times ticket, and then I go to the 9 step where I might pull her, then the 20% pity on the 10 times ticket would be wasted, because I would go on to Noctis's banner. And so yeah, so here we are going into the first step of the 9 step, slowly going through it. And for Aranea, the reason I'm going for her is just because I think she looks good. She is definitely waifu material, and she's been getting a lot of flack for not being like a meta-defining unit. But here's a rainbow. What could it be? It's a Rob. That's okay. That's okay. I might EX him one day though, who knows. But yeah, Aranea has just been getting a lot of flack for not being like a meta-defining unit or not being that powerful. But if all you pull is meta-defining units, then I don't know how you would have fun with that, because playing the meta and meta only is definitely a bit boring sometimes. You gotta add some spice to your account, whether it be like the occasional 2B Tifa, which is kind of meta, but not really. I'd say the meta right now is probably like a Jaden Elena. And here's another rainbow, but who could it be? It's a new unit, and it's actually Luel, because I don't have Luel yet, and I finally have Luel, and she is an Earth unit. So does that mean something for these next polls? Who knows? But yeah, meta right now is probably Elena Jaden. I actually do not know because I have not been playing PvP as much ever since my AoE resistance video, actually. So yeah, that's a really long time, about like 2-3 months since I've taken PvP seriously. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into PvP, especially with the Aranea I will get, since I do have enough to pity her. Spoiler alert. But do I pity her? That's the real question. But yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing new units into PvP and going through the new meta, because I'm not that experienced with it yet. And so, what step are we on now? I don't even know. But yeah, what else to say? Not much, I guess. Just watch me click through these polls. Is this a turn? Turn! No, it's not a turn. But yeah, what else do I have to say? I did start with 55k, and to pity Aranea, you only need about 36k, and that would leave me about a good amount for Noctis. So yeah, we are definitely going for Aranea and Noctis. But after this whole entire FF15 collab, as I said in my account roadmap video, I do want to pull for Kain. But being with things as they are now, Kain might just be pretty hard to get unless I pull like the 12k in a dream again with like how I did with Glacialia Regalia. Kain is definitely going to be a tough one. I definitely won't be saving enough for his pity, but here is another rainbow. Is the Aranea. Odoa. It's Odoa. Yeah, and unfortunately, I'll have to skip out on Jume, which I think she looks really nice, just as a unit. I haven't really looked into her abilities yet, but I do know she's a tank. And I think I'm pulling for Jume on my challenge account. Yeah, but we'll have to see on that, because Christmas or winter is coming along, and who knows, maybe the winter units are gonna be pretty good to pull for. Oh yeah, but my challenge account can't even pull for winter units unless they are from the restrictions I gave myself. So Fennis, church units, and stuff like that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to check out my challenge account videos. But yeah, back to the polls. We are now on step 8. It is a brown book, and I love my brown books, to be honest. The worst books to get, easily, is silver books. And brown books are a lot better than silver books, in my opinion. And then gold books, of course, gold books are number 1. But yeah, between silver books and brown books takes the cake for me. And there's Seymour, the real main character of War of the Visions. Always nice to get him. At least we're getting a lot of Vision Stars and Soul Stars here, because they're really helpful in building units, in my opinion. Here is the last step, I believe, and it is a Vision card, which equates to a skip. Yeah. Whenever you do the 9 step and the thing you get is a Vision card, just skip that thing. So, we did not get Aranea in the 9 step, or I didn't, and so I am moving on to the 10 times ticket. Here it goes. Silver book. And I clicked through this, I believe. Either way, we are getting that 20% pity bar now, which won't go to waste. Turn? No turn. Elshra. Elshra's like the only light MR I do not have a lot of shards for, I think. And I might just build her again for the... build her again? I might just build her for the Ultra Selection Quests. I don't even know what to call them. And here I checked on my pity medals. I'm about 1,000-ish away from the pity, which is about 20k. And so, here we go into the normal banners. Loading. Loading. Okay. Okay, here we go into the normal banners. I'm checking the banners again to see if I didn't miss any good deals. And here I go. In my opinion, I really like these 20% pity bar banners in comparison to the Elena banners where they go up by only 5% and you need to put in 40k for the entire pity. I prefer these 20% ones a lot more just because there's a little gamble in it, you know? Once you hit that 100% gauge, you do get that 25% chance to pull for the featured unit. And yeah, that's really how I pulled Glaciella Regalia as well. Without it, I definitely think I wouldn't have been able to pull Glaciella. And oh yeah, I also forgot to mention throughout these entire pulls, I am also looking for Jaden and Oberon, just because I did skip them and it was hard to skip them, but I just had to hashtag stay strong. And here we are, just going through the entire pity bar. Got the consume Vizier mission, which is 800k consumed, I believe. Quite a lot for free to play, 800k. I know some like offer wall Vizier is in there as well, but other than that, I am completely free to play. And yeah, these polls are looking hideous so far. Not a single like rainbow at all. Not even like a random Rob or Elday or Elday. Oh, gold book. Gold book. This might be it here. Is it? I don't know. I'm from the future and I'm voicing over this footage. But see, there's a rainbow. Go, Gilgamesh. Now Gilgamesh I actually am building, and yeah, that is a nice pull to get, because one step closer to Gilgamesh, I guess. And so, here I am at the pity bar, once again, 12k in a dream, and for this, I think I'll just go ahead and cut to the original audio recording. It's a brown book. That's a good sign. Okay, this is it right here. Aranea. Let's go. That's Aranea. So, we have about like what? 33k for Noctis? Let's just get this. And so, I do actually pull Aranea with the 25% pity gauge chance, and that pity bar has just been so sweet to me. I really love that pity bar sometimes. Even though I don't really pull on it as much, just because I save so much. But yeah, so now I have about 30k for Noctis, and here I'm contemplating on which banners to pull, because on Reddit there was a thread where you could pity Noctis for about 30k by pulling the first 6 steps on the Noctis 9 step, and then the other 6 steps on the Prompto 9 step, and then you pull the regular banner Noctis. But here are 2 rainbows 2 rainbows. Are they both Noctis? Let's see. Velric? Okay. I am kind of building Velric on the side a bit. And... boom. Noctis. No, Lucia. I lied. But, yeah. Basically that's how you get 30k pity on Noctis. But I think you also need to pull the free 10 times ticket on the Noctis banner for 30k pity. Otherwise it would be 32k pity. And yeah. I'm still contemplating on whether or not I want to pull the Prompto 9 step. Just because Noctis isn't boosted on the Prompto 9 step. But here I go. It's a gold book. Gotta love gold books. I'm clicking through it. A lot of rainbows so far from the Prompto Noctis 9 step. But is it Noctis? That is the real question. Noctis. Oh my goodness. We're sleeping good tonight. And we also have, or I also have, the free 9 step, the 3rd step to go. And I do have 27k left for building the units. In the original audio recording, I did say, wow, I have 27k left for Kain. But in reality, I actually don't. Because I do plan on building all 3 of the FF15 units, and I will most likely buy their shards. But I do have a lot of soul stars and Mog medals for mind spheres and shards. And yeah. After these polls, I actually do go ahead and pull for the Noctis card as well. Just because it's pretty quintessential for Noctis, or Earth units in general. Even though my Earth box is a bit weak, I probably can run like a Muraga Noctis comp. One day I'll get Oberon to fit in there. But yeah. So, those are my Aranea and Noctis polls. So, here are the amount of soul stars I am sitting on. I'll give a quick update on that very soon. And I'm sitting at 2.2k Mog medals for mind spheres. So, moving on to the vision card summon. After a few minutes of thinking, I do actually decide to pull for Noctis's vision card, and that's a brown book. Trust your brown books, because right there is Rainbow Vision card, but is it Oath of Salvation? We'll have to see. Clicking it like crazy. Is this it? Boom! And there it is. Is that not the luckiest FF15 pulls ever? Aranea, Noctis, and his card, all in the bag, with about 25k left to build them. So, those were my pulls, and now I will be cutting into the present to show what I have so far. So, here we are back in present day, and as you can see, I already have Aranea set up as my home unit, and if you aren't convinced of pulling for her yet, this is probably all you need. Wait, not that one. Not that. Boom. That's something else. Totally unique home screen animation. That's all you need to pull for her. And you should totally go for her. Meta, not required. So yeah, as you can see, now I am sitting at 21k. I did spend some viz just to finish up the Oath of Salvation vision card, so I do have that max now, and I did use my vision stars as well for Oath of Salvation, all of it actually. So yeah, and for my soul stars, I used them all on Aranea, Noctis, and Prompto. I had about like 800, 900, so now I'm at 83. Used it all on them. I haven't bought their shards of Biz yet, so I am currently holding on that for a bit. And yeah, as of now, I have Aranea at almost LB4, Noctis at almost LB4, and Prompto, he's getting there. He's getting to LB4. And I did all the bingo board missions. So yeah, that is my work so far on the FF15 trio. I probably won't be going for the MAX12, whatever, the robot Esper, next week. So yeah, that basically wraps up my FF15 polls for everything. Pretty good polls in my opinion. I will most likely spend this 21k on 200 Aranea shards and 200 Noctis shards, and I'll probably slow build Prompto for a while, but yeah. As for barracks, here are my barracks for now. There's Cecil collecting FF4 Mind Spheres, and who knows? I don't even know if I'm gonna get Kain. But I still have some story to catch up on. I'm behind on a couple of missions, as you can see. So a lot of biz there, but will it be enough for Kain? Stay tuned to find out. And after Kain, I don't really know exactly, but you'll have to stay tuned for that, for another account roadmap video. And yeah, that goes, there goes my progress for FF15. I hope you all enjoyed watching my poll video. And for the next few weeks, I will be a bit busy, so probably won't release as many videos as I am right now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.